Hey, how you doing? I just want to talk about the gangstalking program. And you know about all the V2K, MK Ultra, and all the torture that they do and things like that. And I just want to talk about the names, the different types of names, what I go through in my life and that. I've heard of like COINTELPRO, I've heard of Stasi, I've heard of Eastern Stars, I've heard of all the like secret societies basically in the world, like Illuminati and things like that, like Stasi and all that, I've heard of all these secret organizations that basically control the world, and they have been for like hundreds of years, if not thousands, right? But where I live in Australia, Sydney, Australia, and these people call themselves monsterhood. This is the type of name that they use. I don't know if anybody knows about monsterhood. Maybe you can give me some information, that I don't know about these people. But it's the same thing as it's just another name for gang stalking. It's just another name for Stasi, COINTELPRO, and things like that. It's like witchcraft. They practice witchcraft, the black magic and things, and they use AI technology, V2K, everything. I get raped, I get tortured, all those things from these monsters, right? And basically, they tell me that that this place where I live is a monsterhood. That everything is monster this, monster that. And I get attacked by monsters. I get attacked by monsters. You understand? And like they say, we're in a monsterhood. Like we're in like a monsterhood. And like these people, they also, the information that I received through all the abuse and torture over the years, right? They tell me that there's nobody left alive. I know it sounds strange. You see all these people in the world and things like just doing, like pretending like they're doing their work or just looking after their families and things like that, taking care of their job, their families, whatever like that. Like, but they're not alive. Like, the information that I received is that these people are being turned into monsters. They're being like raped and tortured like we do, how us TIs get always V2K, MK Ultra. Basically, that happens to everybody, you know, and like and everyone like ends up losing to this program and then getting turned into a monster and like gang stalker and things like that, and they call it monsterhood where I'm at. They call it like a monsterhood where I'm at, and there's nobody left. And they say like people are like dead, people are like dead and stuff like that. I don't know. They do some like zombie rituals and things like that, like voodoo, like they do in Haiti and things. They got like voodoo priests and things where they can resurrect the dead and whatever like that. After they like get tortured to death and things like that. Like they bring him back to life, and then they control him with like AI technology, like computer technology, because AI is also playing a big part of what you see in the world. And like, you know, where I live, it's all monster. It's all monster this and monster that. There's so many different names for these organizations around the world. You know what I mean? There's they got so like they got so many different names, bro. You understand? You don't understand. Like they've all got these different gangs. They all got these different groups and things in their own little organizations and things like that. And you know, where I live in Australia, it's everyone's like monsterhood. Everything's like it's called monsterhood. And like in Australia, like everyone are like monsters. Everyone are being turned into monsters, and they're not alive. They're not even alive. These people, they're not even alive. Believe me, they're being put through the MK Ultra V2K torture and all that trauma based mind control, everything like that, and they're turned into like these dead zombie monsters that basically go out and prey upon people and attack innocent people all around the world. You know what I mean? It's just a sick, cruel, evil program that just basically has another name. It's just got so many names. This program. They got so many different divisions, and different like names for these gangs, you know what I mean? And like I just wanted to talk about where I live, man. It's all monster. And everything's monsterhood. Everything's a fucking monsterhood where I live, man. So with that being said, man, take care. Watch out for the monsters.